30-yard line. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Eagles.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. And they'll go right back to Gainwell here on 1st down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. In motion left goes Smith. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception. That's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the 2nd half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Throwing Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
2nd down and 4. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he's going to have the Commanders first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now Jones. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones escaping the pressure right. And he just chopped that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Timberland.
Looking to throw. Jones. And it's caught. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll begin on the ground with Gainwell. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 2nd down in the yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 11.
Again, a run with Gainwell. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
44-yard line.
Why shift to Crude? Up and go.
Up the middle, Jones. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second and 9.
Apple. Detroit.
Off the play fake, Jones. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Timberland. Out, go.
Throwing again. Jones. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
Jamin Davis there to bring him down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Now 2nd and 9.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
It's complete to Brown, right side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll try the left side with Gainwell.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Hurts.
And that is incomplete.
How about the show put on by these two defenses in this first half? The fireworks don't have to be just offensively. Neither one of them given an inch, and that's good coverage once again there to force another 4th down.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Jones on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Here's second and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Jonathan Allen, the talented lineman, planning him for the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, third and long.
In motion right is Smith. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Taken in at the 22. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return.
And the Commanders will take over with a first and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook that run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
Now second and 3.
Looking to throw. Jones looking for his running back, and he's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Now they send the tight end in motion left.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Joey Sly on for the extra point.
And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Smith will come in motion right.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Oh, that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Half 18, half 18.
2nd and 10.
Jump right, Pacino. Jump right, Pacino.
Back to throw. Jones.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him.
But he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
He gets that one complete to Wicks.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 17 yards that time and a Washington 1st.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Commanders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Eagles nothing.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Detroit. Gold cutter. Other side.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Bama. Great.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 33 yards that time.
But he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 10-yard line.
An inside give to Jones. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
They go play action with Hurts.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line. Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Second down. Here's Hurts.
Steps away to his left. And his throw here is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
63.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
They'll run here with Gainwell.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner's a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Now Jones going to change it up here.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Treads into the stiff arm.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Jones.
Out left to Dotson.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Jones on 1st and 10.
Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes this 35-0 now.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass And
for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Jones on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Looking to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Detroit.
On second and goal, Jones. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Back to throw. Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Commanders add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it is 42-0. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First down, Eagles.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Commanders pick up their first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Jones now throwing to start the drive. Wide open receiver, complete. A huge play there for Washington. 54 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big fourth quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Man open, here's Jones. Touchdown, Washington.
Aaron Jones.
30 yards.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Slide for the PAT.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Score, Commanders 49, Eagles nothing.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded just inside the 30. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Half 18, half 18. Timberland. Up, go.
Throwing Jones. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
On 2nd down, Gainwell looking for space. And once again, the Commander defense stout against the run game. They drop him for a 2nd straight play.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
McKee now to throw.
And this is going to be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And a fake here, direct snap to the up man. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. And no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Looking to throw, McKee. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
McKee to throw here. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's McKee.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Okay, here we go. Cockroach, cockroach, cockroach. Out go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing left side, it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, a 22.
The fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week, and well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here, and they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
And what are the whistles for? A timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
South salad, south salad, south salad, south salad. Triple right Pacino, triple right Pacino. Out go.
Now Jones. Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Other side, other side. Bama, Bama, Bama. Out go.
Looking to throw. Jones. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week